At least 100 children have been killed or injured every day in Gaza since Israel renewed its attacks on March 18th. That's according to the United Nations. The head of the UN Palestinian Refugee Agency, UNRWA, described the situation as harrowing, calling it a stain on humanity. Philippe Lazzarini has stressed his call for the immediate resumption of the ceasefire. More than 15,000 Palestinian children have now been killed since Israel's war on Gaza began back in 2023. Well, let's speak to our correspondent on the ground, Tarek Abu-Azoum. He's in Deir al-Balah. Tarek, we know the strikes are ongoing. Talk us through the situation there this morning.
Yeah, the situation has been a very fast-moving situation since dawn today, where Israel has launched a series of airstrikes across the entire Gaza Strip. There has been a clear concentration around the city of Khan Yunis and Gaza City, which has been the main central areas that civilians recently started to flee to following the forced displacement orders issued by the Israeli military. We have got confirmation from medical sources that since dawn today, 10 civilians have been confirmed killed in Israeli devastating airstrikes as these deadly attacks continue to be overheard every now and then. And we have heard during the past hour massive explosions just ringing out in the eastern parts of the city of Deir al-Balah and the city of Khan Yunis, as well as the Israeli military is still operating effectively and carrying out major ground operations in the city of Rafah, where they are trying right now to set up a new access road that will split and divides Rafah from the city of Khan Yunis and from other parts of the Gaza Strip. What was very somber to see is the scene of the children being killed and the wide-scale devastation that had inflicted on residential homes and buildings that have been left during the Israeli previous military operations, and right now they have been left in ruins.
Tarek, you mentioned more civilian child casualties there. As we've been reminded again by the UN today, children have really borne the brunt of this conflict.
Yeah, that's right. Children have been among the most severely affected by the ongoing Israeli war in Gaza. Many of them have been killed, injured, or orphaned, and we can see thousands of children have lost their limbs, and they are suffering from severe trauma. As the UNRWA spokesperson stated that 51% of Gaza's population are children, and they make up the largest proportion of those who were killed since the war began back in October the 7th, 2023. For many children here in Gaza, displacement has taken a very heavy and huge toll on them. They have been repeatedly displaced. They were forced to flee their homes, and right now they are forced to live in overcrowded shelters and tents and on the rubble of their destroyed homes and residential buildings. And we can see that Gaza's healthcare system is struggling to continue providing essential medical care for thousands of wounded children who are not able to receive enough medical treatment locally, and they are desperately needed to be urgently evacuated outside the territory.
Tarek Abu-Azoum there reporting for us from the ground in Deir al-Balah. Thank you, Tarek.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.